he wants to put it on the internet.
Oh, crikey, oh yeah, well... yeah, has that got a...
The oldest rodeo guy.
Yeah, well, the Yanks reckon, that's what the Yanks reckon, but I don't know. Old Tom Willoughby, he was 42-year-old, and he was, the last rodeo that I seen him at was at Bowen in North Queensland, and he was 42 then. But he was a top
rider back then.
Oh yeah, old Tom, he was one of the best.
Yeah, but you were 20 years older.
And then of course we used to ride in for 10 seconds those days. Nowadays they ride 8 seconds.
Oh, right.
And we had a saddle. We couldn't carry our own saddle. We were supplied a 13-inch tree, and the bigger fellas couldn't even fit into it.
Fit into it, right? I was going to say, you had a big butt.
So it was a different style of riding to the American style of riding, and you've got to be able to handle the head rein to pull yourself into the saddle in the old saddles, whereas the American type saddle you just balance with a, what's the name, you got your leathers tied to the bend of the knee, the American saddles, and you can spur from the shoulder, and then when you bend your knee it pushes your knee up under the swivel, so you get better grip.
Oh, right, so you can hang on.
And that's how they do the full lick. But in the Australian old type saddles, you couldn't let your legs get back past the girth, otherwise you're gone.
You go over, yeah.
You had to do a front end ride all the time.
Yep.
Once you put your
coffee.
You put your legs back behind, and of course it's different to riding in the bush too, because when you saddle up in a chute, you put your saddle up over the wither, and that you don't get the jar behind the shoulders. You put your saddle, and the American saddles, they put them out over the wither also to override the jar in behind the...
Oh, because you ride up, yeah.
So when you're riding in the bush, you always put your saddle in behind the wither, and therefore if you get a really good buck jumper in the bush, is pretty rough to stay on. In the rodeo you can override a lot of the jarring because of the saddle over the wither.
Oh, right.
We used to ride with a crupper, which was a thing under the tail.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah, it comes back under the tail.
Yeah, we used to ride no back cinch like the American saddles. But now they've got the American saddles in Australia, they ride with a back cinch. And the saddle can't go over the top of their head.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And when the crupper used to break...
Yeah, off their tails, you'd put you over the front.
No, you just went. Saddle and all, yeah. Old Norm Cakebread, he used to be the big time stock contractor down south there. He used to buy up big horses at Wodonga. Horse sales round about November, and then the circuit used to start down there at Myrtleford on Boxing Day and go right through Omeo, right through dozens of rodeos down there. And he used to laugh when the crupper broke and he thought he got a win.
Yeah, because that horse had a win.
How old are you, Jack?
Yeah, I'm a young 81.
81, is it?
Yeah, now, yeah.
81.
Young 81, yeah.
Young 81.
I would have been an old 81, you're going to be a young 81.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And did you knew R.M. Williams too, didn't you? R.M. Williams?
Pardon?
R.M. Williams? Was it R.M. Williams?
Yeah, I knew him very well, yeah.
Best of mates.
Yeah, I knew him very well. The last 5 years of his life, every Christmas time I used to go in and stay with him at Hodsonvale, and his nurse he had there, she used to go, she was a Dutch trained nurse, and she used to go to people in Christmas time, and I used to go in there and cook a bit of tucker and help him around a bit, and because he had problems with prostrate and that sort of thing, you know, too. So.
Yeah.
That's what got him in then, was it? Prostate cancer.
Otherwise he would last a lot longer.
Oh, right,
He was a pretty tough old fella.
Yeah, he would have been.
And I knew him, first time I knew him was in 1946. And he He used to own Grundy Station south of Tennant Creek, and I was working for a fellow named Tom Quilty up there at Coolibah Station, 1946.
Where? Coolibah Station? Or?
Coolibah Station.
Is that Coolibah in New South Wales or?
No, in the Northern Territory.
Northern Territory.
Up on the Victoria River.
Okay.
And he had a lot of country, old Tom. He had Bradshaw and Coolibah and big 15,000 square miles all up. And anyway,
country, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were big properties. Yeah, like it was two properties could join.
Vinny, get out.
And he bought a mob of bullocks there, and Eddie Cannellan, he bought the other mob, two mobs of bullocks, and old Jack Graham, he had the mob for Eddie Cannellan at Nari Tooma Station, and I went with old Jack Graham to Nari Tooma. That's for Eddie Cannellan. He used to have the mail run in the aeroplane, our first mail run in Australia, I think it was, by aeroplane. And well, named Sammy Calder, he wrote a book, Silent Sam. He was one of his pilots. He was an ex-war pilot, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was the first time that I met RM, when he come up there to buy them bullocks. And then Alec Lewis, he took the second mob down to Corundy. And then when I went rodeoing in 1954, went to South Australia, and he remembered me, because he used to write Hoofs and Horns. He had that magazine, and he used to write in the centre of the magazine. He used to always put the Keith Stevens used to take the photos, and he used to put it for the rodeo stuff in the middle. So anyway, I got to know him very well.
He done all right, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he was one of the fellows that started the ARRA off. There was Ken Mackay from Sydney RAS. He was the president of the RAS, Ken Mackay. Oh, wait a minute, no, Sam Horden was the president. That's the Horden brothers' big store. He was the president, old Sam. Ken Mackay was the secretary. And R.M. Williams, and there was Danny Edwards. There was about 5 or 6 fellows who started the ARRA at a meeting in Sydney, and they started off there, and because RM was a secretary, and he used to write up on the Hoofs and Horns. And they got in Warwick, they got every Hoofs and Horns that was ever printed, and it's in the Heritage Centre up there, Rodeo Heritage Centre. They got it's all recorded there. So, but they, RM was one of the first fellows to start the, in 1944, he started it, and there was Basil Golan, he was another fellow that was there that day, and there was Danny Edwards, Gib Bloxham was another one, and yeah, there's 5 of them all together anyway. Ken Mackay, and Ken's son, he's down here at Gundawindi now. He's got cutting horses, and he married a girl that was daughter of the Cloverleaf stud that brought the cutting horses to Australia. I just forget his name, but there was 2 of them brought the stud out here.
Oh, right.
Cutting horses.
Cutting horses, yeah.
But he's at Gundawindi now.
Coffee.
Young Mackay. Top cutting. Yeah, so.
But RM's still got a few sons too, didn't he have a few sons? Yeah.